welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I know I had exams. School comes first, right? We got something to talk about, guys. Like, we're just gonna click over, right? We're gonna watch, and read the title, and then you already know where I'm going with this. I hate people. Why play a fascist? Unpacking the hideousness of the Space Marine, bro. Bro, these people just can't stop, man. We're not gonna go through all of it because it's exactly like you think it is. It's like a massive, unhinged rant, and it doesn't stop. All right, let's go down. Let's go down. It's still going. We're at like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now done. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 paragraphs of whining and drivel, bro. Oh my god. Bro, this guy got paid for this shit. Oh. Okay. I don't even know how to start this, bro. Like, this is so unhinged, you know? Like I should have used the highlighter to highlight some of the things, because I read a good chunk of this and I was like, there's no way. I have to like make a video about this. There's just no way. Like, there's gems in here. Where the fuck was it? It's highlighted, so that one should be easy to find. Here we go. Games Workshop effort to market this most vicious of fables to younger teenagers and children, even as older enthusiasts show up to events in Nazi regalia or cheekily portray noted Hitler sympathizer Donald Trump as a present-day god emperor. Bro, that was just a meme, dude. It's a pretty funny meme as well, alright? It's not my fault you don't have a sense of humor about that shit, okay? Like, this guy unironically is like, oh, the Space Marines are fascist, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Do you know anything about the 40k universe, bro? Like, bro, anyone that is not a noble has, like, the shittiest fucking time, alright? It is not a fun place to be. You do not want to live there. Like, even as a Space Marine, you don't want to be a Space Marine. Trust me, right? It's fun to roleplay as, right? You do not want to be a Space Marine, bro. Holy shit. The amount of PTSD. Like, there's no way. Right? This is like the most dark thing. It's super dark. It goes nuts in terms of like what the chaos do to regular groups of people. Let's not even talk about the Tyranids. You know what I mean? These people are equating this to like real life. You have to be brain dead to do that. I don't understand. I mean, I want to say a bunch of things that I really shouldn't say. So I'm gonna dial it back, suck it up. Okay, here's the thing, guys. The universe of 40k is not the universe that we live in. You know, it's fantasy. It's not real. Okay, so in that universe, there's this thing called chaos. It's hard to define what it is, but think of it as like an alternate dimension that is linked to our dimension and is more of like, I want to say like a representation of living beings' subconscious. In a sense, it feeds on the subconscious more, like the darker acts that happen in the real world, quote unquote, will reverberate in the immaterium, in the warp / chaos. And there's entities living in there that, for lack of a better word, are considered gods. They're not really, but it's like, it's hard to explain when you don't actually like this guy know anything about it. Right? It's those beings are trying to like invade, so to speak, our real world and make it more like melded with the warp. And they feed off of negative emotions and feed off of belief. So in that sense, they're gods, right? Again, for lack of a better word, because the more people worship them, the stronger they actually get, right? You have a bunch of 4 different ones, 5 if you count Blood Bowl, Kappa. Enough will be damned. I swear to God. Every time I roll a dice, it's a 1. I fucking hate that game. Anyway, rant. So yeah, like they live in like the shittiest fucking universe. Just the belief that the Chaos God exists gives that Chaos God more power, and it's like the Chaos Gods are one of them. You cannot, it's pure evil. It's literally pure evil. They're like Satan, you know? They're like different versions of Satan, essentially. Like, what the fuck? And you then wonder why the governing body is like, the moment you get a little bit of heretical, that they like nuke the planet, right? And they literally like exterminate entire planets on like the inkling of there's a little bit of a chaos invasion there. Oh, okay, nuke the planet, done. It's like, what the fuck? How do you manage to equate this to real life, right? And then you're like, oh my god, they made memes about Donald Trump as the god emperor. Oh, fascism. So many fascists play this game because, oh, like, no, bro. Nobody wants to live in the fucking 40k universe, okay? It's like the worst place to fucking be ever, alright? It's ridiculous. It's like, when we're just there because it's fucking cool as shit to read about. And it's like, the games are awesome. They just, you slash fucking everything to pieces. When you play Space Marine 2, it's fantastic, alright? There's a bunch of chaos, you rip the fucking head off, right? And then, because they're thousand suns, some magic little thing happens, right? But if they weren't thousand suns, you'd like ripping the fucking spine out with it, like in Predator, you know? Like, that's why we're there, because it's awesome as shit, and it allows us to be like super fucking brutal, and we ain't hurting nobody with that. It's a game. It's fantasy. It's not real. But this guy is like blinded by ideology, right? Let's go all the way down. I'm not gonna read any of this, right? Because it's fucking from the title. You already know it's completely. But he has a featured comment because I'm one of those guys. I click on comments. This site is like super off the deep end, by the way. Holy hell! Everyone's like, "Oh, this is a great article," and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?" But okay, somebody posted. Let me find it real quick because it's a reply to that post. I think it shows exactly why you can't take these people seriously. Here we go. There's a very big issue with this article that needs to be addressed. Space Marines are canonically transsexual and not cisgender either. This starts off so fucking dumb, dude. They're not transsexual, dude. They ascended humans. They can't even be called human anymore. They look kinda human, but they're like 3 fucking meters, massively bulked. They're super human, and in that sense, they can't even reproduce, right? Like, that's where the gene seed comes into play. Like, they're stormtroopers. They were made to be stormtroopers. They were made to go fight the Imperium's enemies, hopefully not die. But if they die, we'll extract the gene seed. We'll make a new batch, right? It's like they're not meant to be human. They're literally not meant to be human. They're humans that we took. All males, by the way, because that's canonically the thing. Which these days is also, oh my god. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. There's like the Sisters of Sororitas and stuff. Like, women have a massive role in the Imperium. It's not like it's not anything sexist. It's just like, that's how it was set up genealogically, right? Genetically, whatever. It's so fucking, oh my god, dude. The fact that people are trying to inject real world into this fucking massive fantasy thing that is so clearly fantasy drives me up the wall. Can we have nothing to enjoy ourselves, right? I just want to jump into a Space Marine like a fascist guy, right? Because that's literally that's literally what they are. They were made to be that. They were made to, like, human supremacy. Hate all of the Xenos, okay? Like, wipe all the Xenos out so we can have our own galaxy. That's the entire point. It's just, it drives me up the wall that these journalists are like taking our beloved and enjoyed pastime and just injecting their real world politics into it, dude. Like, canonically transsexual. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, because he got called. So the lefty right now, right? Is because the author is massively left, like he's a left-wing lunatic, like far left. Okay, the lunatic gets called out by an even more lunatic left-winger, and obviously he has to like grovel and apologize, right? Because that's how it goes in cults. Thanks for the comments and kind words. Blah 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 blah. I noticed the piece has a few larger flaws. One is that my framing of Space Marines is quite heteronormative. In starting the part about misogyny and masculinity with that specific bell hooks line, I kind of dismiss in advance the possibility that sex and desire might be more than a cisgender man/woman affair. Generally speaking, as Datrius pointed out, the guy who just, you know, where we read one line from him, we're like, okay, we can ignore whatever he says. It would have been useful to talk about queerness in the context of the article's exploration of patriarchy. Motherfucker, why are you injecting your real-world political nonsense into my fucking 40k massacre grimdark universe where everything is trying to kill us and we're trying to kill everything? Like, nobody gives a fuck who fucks who in that fucking setting, alright? We're there to murder stuff, right? In gaming form, at least, right? When I read the books, obviously I'm there to read the lore, but different. Like, how are you this fragile, bro? How are you so wrapped up in your identity that you make it your whole life and you're like, oh, this 40k thing, it has like everything that I don't want to see in the real world. I have to go against it. It's not real. It's fucking fantasy. These people, I swear to God, man, there should be a lock on the internet and there should be like some sort of test to determine whether you can distinguish reality from fiction. And if you can't, get the fuck out, right? Jesus Christ. I don't understand these people. I really don't. I cannot connect with someone that just lives in Fantasyland. How in God's name can you equate any of this with the real world? It's just fantasy, bro. We're just living a fantasy. Like, we're not even living it, right? We're just jumping into it and then having fun for a few hours and then we're jumping out of it. You think I take my Xeno skilling into the real world? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Like, that is what worries me about these people as well. Because I really don't think they can swap out what they are doing with they can't distinguish the difference. These people are unironically potentially dangerous because of that. I truly believe that. It's crazy. So it's just ridiculous. Like, I want to laugh at this, right? I really want to laugh at this. But most of these comments are like super positive, and I'm like, nobody can distinguish fact from not fact, real life from fantasy anymore, dude. Like, why are you so foaming at the mouth over a story? It's a story. It's completely made up fiction, dude. It's just because you don't agree with what's happening in it. Like, this is so asinine, bro. Oh, I can't wait for the market to correct itself, right? Like, what's happening now in the gaming industry. Like, all of this garbage and all of this political injection is just getting massively punished, as it should be. We are not here reading books, reading stories, reading fictional books, obviously, playing games, watching videos. We are not here to have your political biases shoved down our throat. I'm just here to have fun. And if I can't have fun, I won't buy your shit. If I won't buy your shit, you're gonna go fucking bankrupt. And I'll be there, laughing, like the girl in the meme, dude. Watching your company burn down, like Ubisoft. Oh my god, I love what's happening to Ubisoft, man. It's like the perfect example, dude. You get lazy, you get political, because that's actually what kicked it off. Let's be honest, right? I feel like the problem started way before Ubisoft ever said anything about the Black Samurai, right? But the moment they did that, and it turned out that shit was fake. Oh my god, bro. I love it, dude. Everything came out of the woodworks, bro. Even the investors came out of the woodworks, and I'm gleefully watching that shit burn down. And I can't wait for the next one. That's it. That's my thoughts. Alright, I'm gonna calm it down before I go lose my mind completely, dude. So the guy that wrote this, there's no way you watch this, and even then, there's no way your sensibilities let you get this far. I guarantee it. But if you're here and you somehow see this, bro, you need to find mental help, like right now. This is not healthy, okay? You need an escape. You need something. Maybe you need like a proper, you need Space Marine too, alright? Maybe you need to understand. It's just for fun, okay? Like, this is unhinged, dude. This is insane. You need mental help. Right now. Seriously. Like, I'll pay for the first one, dude. I'll pay the $50 for the first session. Bro, you need fucking help. Go get it. That's it. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Peace the fuck out.